Hey everyone. So, today we are going to be talking about the Horde. Specifically, is the Horde evil? Of course, I play Alliance mostly, so yeah, they're evil for me. But, truthfully, are they actually evil? And as we all know, in Battle for Azeroth, the Horde will be the aggressors in this expansion, at least at the beginning, as far as we know. They've been portrayed, though, now evil twice in an expansion. First, at least within World of Warcraft, first being in Mr. Pandaria with Garrosh. Of course, eventually he strikes out on his own, but still, there's a lot of things under the current Horde banner that he did, and no one really stepped up until afterwards. So, like I just said, the first person that comes to mind when you think of the Horde being evil is Garrosh Hallstream. You know, he started off not really that evil. I mean, he was maybe hot-headed, but he wasn't evil. It wasn't until the events leading up to Mr. Pandaria where he really started becoming evil. I mean, he may have had good intentions of, trying to protect the Horde and its people, but ultimately he went around about it the wrong way and pissed off the wrong people. I think the second time, another group within the Horde that I think might come to some people's minds as a evil group, or at least at one point, the Forsaken at the Wrathgate. Although, yes, it wasn't all the Forsaken, and it was like sort of a subgroup of the Forsaken that decided to develop the plague and use it against actually both the Horde and the Alliance. But once again, the Forsaken is part of the Horde, and on the Alliance side, we just saw the Forsaken attack us and take out some major people for us. So once again, the Horde was kind of evil there, even if it was just a subgroup that wasn't technical, they didn't consider themselves part of the Horde, but still. And once again, like I said at the beginning, the Horde is the aggressors, actually, specifically Sylvanas, burning down Teldrassil. That will be a major event. That will be the Horde sparking a new conflict. Once again, the Horde. But even though the Alliance hasn't exactly always been portrayed as evil, they've definitely had some characters that could have easily been evil or were evil in some aspect of the game. The first comes to mind is someone that could have, that was acting a little bit evil in Legion. It was Greymane. Yes, he was trying to avenge his son for what happened at Galnadius, but he disobeyed an order from Anduin that they weren't supposed to, attack the Horde unless, they attack them first. Well, guess what? They get to the Broken Isles, and they attack the Horde immediately. I mean, even before you get there, they're already, just wanting, to go after the Horde. They weren't there for any peaceful reason. They weren't there to spy on Forsaken. They were there to attack. Even though Anduin specifically said not to, unless they, attacked them first. Another Alliance character, though, I think you could easily just say she was neutral for a good amount of the game until Garrosh decided to bomb Theramore. And I mean, really, Jaina, we were thinking, some of us were hoping it didn't happen, but I'm sure everyone thought at some point Jaina was going to be, a boss, like a raid boss, that she would be someone that, would completely lose it and just try to destroy, everything. Of course, so far that hasn't happened. In Battle for Azeroth, he's definitely not her old self, but she's somewhat cooled down since Theramore. And really, and if you read the book, Tides of War, she really kind of cools down even then from, wanting to murder every man, woman, and child in the, Horde, by just forcing water elementals to just, destroy it. Which she nearly almost did. Once again, like I said, she very easily could have been, an evil figure that at least the Horde would have seen as the Alliance being evil. But, of course, she cooled down, and then she ramped back up at, in Legion. Hell, she tried to imprison, Horde people, Horde citizens in Theramore when, what was it? What was the bell? The Tranquility Bell, I think it was called, got stolen by, guess what? Blood Elves from the Horde. For the Horde. She, there's that whole quest line of just, helping her try to, imprison Blood Elves, and it just, she easily could have been evil. Well, she has done evil things, but still. I think another one who very well could become an evil figure for the Alliance is Tyrande. And maybe Malfurion, but actually I think more people would be happy if Malfurion was. But I think Tyrande is one that could easily become an evil figure for the Alliance. I mean, her home is burnt down. So, I very easily have another Jaina situation here. It's just, I don't think there's anything proving that right now in the beta or in the alpha, but I can't imagine that she wouldn't be, have some bloodlust and wanting, to just destroy the Horde and anyone that gets in her way. I can't help but think that could easily happen in Battle for Azeroth. So, neither side really has their hands clean in the evil department, but it seems Blizzard has chosen to make the Horde evil a number of times, in both in-game and out-of-game, by giving them really cool druid forms and dinosaurs. But still, the Horde really isn't any more evil than the Alliance. Both sides have bad actors that, can, from time to time, get out of line. And so, neither side is evil. They're just two different sides with different things going on. And of course, one side only sees one part of the story and not the whole thing. Unless you play both sides in the game, like I do from time to time. But still, it just, they're not evil any more than the Alliance is evil. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Who is evil, the Horde or the Alliance? And until next time, bye.